Hi, Angie here from Brisbane Real Estate. As you will have seen on the media, we have some huge new rental legislation changes come into effect in Queensland from September 30th. As part of the rental reforms over the past few years, there are a few new key changes that are going to affect landlords and property managers in Queensland, and I'm going to discuss some of those today, as they will certainly have a significant impact on both landlords and tenants. Rental bonds must now be a maximum of 4 weeks' rent, and no rental bond greater than 4 weeks can be required or accepted. Break lease. Currently, if a tenant breaks lease, they are responsible for the rent up until the day a new tenant moves in and all the reletting costs associated with securing a new tenant for the property. However, with the new legislation, reletting costs are now calculated based on a specific formula tied to the remaining length of the lease. The shorter the remaining lease, the lower the break lease cost. Rental payments. Agencies must offer a cost-free method for rent payment, and this must be stipulated on the lease agreement. Outside platforms can be used, but the transaction cost must comply with the legislation and be reasonable. Invoicing for utilities, for example, water. There is now a time frame in which our property managers and landlords must invoice back to the tenant. Invoices must be issued within 4 weeks, and tenants will not be liable for charges if they're invoiced outside this time frame. If you have any questions or concern about these changes, or if you have any questions about how they might affect specific scenarios, please get in touch. It would be my pleasure to support you. Angie here, 0434 891 880.